Welcome to Port This to Switch, where I talk about games that I think should be ported to the Nintendo Switch system. Now, I want to be as realistic as possible, but The Witcher 3 is on the system, so anything can happen. This video will focus on Kingdom Hearts. Now, before we get into this, I wanted to mention that I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Anything and everything Nintendo. I also make Nintendo videos on TikTok, so make sure you check out all the links in the description below. Now, before you get the pitchforks out, I know that Kingdom Hearts just came to the Nintendo Switch, but those are the cloud versions, and let's be honest, the cloud versions on the Switch are just not good. Now, I've played the cloud versions of Control and Guardians of the Galaxy on the Switch, and the experience is not ideal. I've played these games locally on other systems, and it's just a much better experience. Now, it's not like I have bad internet. I have high-speed internet, and I was using my OLED docked with the Ethernet cord connected to the dock, and I was still experiencing a lot of lag spikes and just a poor overall experience. Now, when Sora was revealed for Smash Bros, I was super excited, and then right after that reveal, they announced that Kingdom Hearts would be coming to the Nintendo Switch. I was extremely excited because I've never actually played these games, and I thought the Nintendo Switch would be a perfect place to play them. And then I was just completely disappointed when they showed that it was the cloud versions. Now, these are not cheap either. If you want to buy this whole package, it will cost you $90. I just picked up these same exact games on the Xbox for $20. That is a $70 difference, and the Xbox version is not cloud. The sad part is, these games don't even have to be cloud versions. Maybe Kingdom Hearts 3, but Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, definitely not. Kingdom Hearts 1 is a PlayStation 2 game. You're telling me you cannot port a PlayStation 2 game to the Nintendo Switch? I think Square Enix just did not want to put any time or effort into these ports and just thought, hey, we'll get it on the system any way we can. There are also reports that the games don't run well at all on the Switch. Now, I haven't personally tried them yet, but from my experience with the other cloud games, I could see that definitely being an issue. Square Enix is a big supporter of the Nintendo Switch. We saw that in the most recent Direct. I don't understand why they wouldn't try to put any effort into getting these games onto the system in a way that would be enjoyable for people to play. Now, this is more of a rant video as opposed to my other videos where I talk about how I think that they could work. I'm just so disappointed on how these games are being handled, because I actually did want to experience these games on the Nintendo Switch for the very first time. And we've had big titles come to the Nintendo Switch without them having to utilize the cloud. We had No Man's Sky just announced. I would assume that would be pretty intense to port over to the Nintendo Switch. And like I mentioned, we have Witcher 3 that runs surprisingly well. The Doom games are very good also. It just feels like a slap in the face with Kingdom Hearts, and I'm just annoyed. But Square, if you see this, please bring a non-cloud version of the Kingdom Hearts games to the Nintendo Switch. I think a lot more people would buy it that way. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll talk to y'all next time.